So we're working on Greek and Latin roots and affixes for figuring out the meanings, unlocking the meanings of vocabulary words. One of the first morphemes or roots that we'll be exploring is sect. The Latin root sect means cut. This Latin root is the word origin of a good number of English vocabulary words, including insect, dissect, and intersect. The root sect is easily recalled via the word section, for a section is a cut-off piece of a larger whole. We're going to be exploring a website called Membean.com, and you're welcome to go there. I give full credit for the following podcast that I'm going to play for you. And we are going to do a lot of work on Membean because it's really cool and interactive, and it can help you remember how to do these unlocking strategies.
I'm turning it loose, loose.
The Latin root word sect means cut. Today we will cut right to the chase with that section of English vocabulary derived from sect.
This is Word Root of the Day, brought to you by Membean.
Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut.
The word insect originated from sect because it is a creature cut into three parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Hence, insects have three segments, or cuttings. It is easy to hear why we say segment instead of segment. Note that the letters C and G are interchangeable according to Grimm's law. And consider the goofy-sounding segmentation versus segmentation, or the act of cutting into pieces. Math teaches students that a line can not only have segments or cuttings of a specific length from it, but lines can also be bisected or cut into two exact halves by another line. One line can also intersect with another line, cutting between its length. And of course, there are intersections in roadways where one road cuts between and through another, coming together at a common point. In trigonometry, the concept of secant is taught, which is a straight line that cuts across a curve at two or more points. Moving on to biology, sometimes beginning biology classes will have students perform a dissection, or the cutting apart of a preserved animal, such as a frog or worm, to analyze its anatomy. Surgeons do all kinds of cutting into human bodies during surgery, an example of which is venesection, or the cutting into a vein, otherwise known as phlebotomy.
If you're
So that was the podcast from the website that I'll link to you in the credits of this video and also in your Nearpod. I also want to show you how you can find the meanings of the words that are based off of the root word sect. So if you click on one of the words on the tree, like subsection, well, we can try to guess what that means because we know it's something that's cut up into. Maybe sub means lower, a section of a section. We can look up vivisection, the act of operating on living animals. Yuck. Cosecant, the ratio of the hypotenuse to the opposite side of a right-angled triangle. Whew. Bisector. Oops, bisector. I'm not getting the answer for that one. Bisect, cut in half or cut in two. Sectional, relating to or based upon a section. So you can unlock the meanings of all these words just by clicking on them. And we will be exploring this website a lot more over the course of the year.